I wonder why.
Wonder.
I wonder the possibilities.
This is wonderful.
This is wonderful.
What a wonderful day.
Wonderful day. Welcome to Wonderful Stories.
Hello there, and I'm so glad that you're joining us today. Hey, if you've been enjoying Wonderful Stories, don't forget to subscribe and give us a 5-star review. It'll help others just like you find wonderful stories.
Today's story is called A Girl and the Wildflower. Don't forget to share the story with a friend.
It's time for a story.
Let's go. It was Emmeline's favorite time of year. The sun made the ground feel toasty warm to her bare feet. The birds could be heard singing all the different tunes possible, from early in the morning till late at night. It was summertime, and she loved every minute of it. Emmeline was somewhat tall and rather quiet, but was very friendly and loved to watch people smile. She often thought people don't smile as much as they could. Emmeline lived in a cozy home with her little yard, and she thought it was perfect. Her room was fairly tidy most of the time, and her little gray cat, with just a few patches of white, 3 to be exact, was always there to cuddle up with morning, noon, and night. Earlier in the spring, she had decided to plant a whole area of wildflowers out back with the help of her mom. They spent a lot of time planting, watering, and checking on the flowers. Emmeline would guess and write in a little notebook by her bedside what colors she thought would emerge, anticipating it every day. Yellow, blue, pink, white, purple, orange, green. But now that time had passed from when she first planted the seeds, and it was summer, she no longer had to guess, but pulled back her window shades each morning and saw every color imaginable. They were in full bloom and stunning. After breakfast one morning, she went out to the backyard and ever so gently picked a single flower. She took a breath in, closed her eyes, and tucked the flower in her light brown curly hair that bounced in the breeze as the stem found a place to rest behind her left ear. It was a bright flower and pure white. With a little hop, skip, and jump, she went on about her day. Her mom had the biggest smile on her face as Emmeline came back into the house with the flower perfectly placed.
Aw, what a beautiful flower, and what a special girl you are. Now run along and get your things together. We're headed out to run a couple errands today.
Where are we going first, Mama?
Well, sweetheart, we have a few things to pick up at the grocery store, then a package to send off to the post office to your aunt in California. We really want her to get it before her birthday next week, don't we?
Emmeline sat back in her chair and thought about how happy she gets when there is a package in the mail for her. Her mom glanced back up at her through the mirror before pulling up to the local grocery store. Hand in hand, they walked up to the front door of the store and received the best warm smile as they entered. "Well, welcome in," said an older man with more teeth missing than he had. "Enjoy your shopping. And little girl, that is one pretty flower you have there." After wishing him a happy day, her mom leaned over and whispered,
I think when people are seeing your flower, it's making them happy. I know it did me.
Emmeline was hoping so as they finished shopping and waiting in the checkout line for their turn. A little boy, no more than 3 years old, was directly in front of them, sitting in the shopping cart as his dad was hustling, trying to manage all the things. With a slightly red face and tears still not fully dried on the boy's face, he pointed to Emmeline's flower and said,
What that? What?
The boy's dad put the last bit of groceries on the conveyor belt, turned around and said, "That's right, bud. Isn't it pretty? He likes your flower. Look, it's making him smile." The boy's tears were nowhere in sight now, and he just pointed with joy on his face at that little white flower tucked in Emmeline's hair. Happy as can be, his dad was able to finish paying for the groceries. It was now their turn to check out, as the boy and his dad loaded the last bit of groceries into their cart. Emmeline called out,
Excuse me, mister.
The boy's dad turned their cart around as she slowly and gently pulled the bright, pure white flower from her hair and handed it to them.
I would like him to have this. I think he really likes it.
Taking the flower and handing it to the boy. Well, thank you. That is very special, and you have helped him go from being sad to, well, look for yourself. The little boy had the biggest smile as he petted the flower so gently and smelled the petals over and over. Getting back in their car, Emmeline's mom said,
That was so very kind of you. Your flower, even though it was small, gave a lot of people joy today.
Emmeline and her mom finished up their errands for the day and headed back home. It had been another great summer day, one she wouldn't forget. The next morning after breakfast, Emmeline went out to the backyard and ever so gently picked a single flower. Breathing it in, she closed her eyes and tucked it through her light brown curly hair that bounced in the breeze as the stem found a place to rest behind her left ear. It was a beautiful pastel blue, and she wondered about who might smile today. A Girl and the Wildflower was written, read, and produced by Eric Anthony. If you haven't yet, please join us on Facebook and Instagram. And don't forget to check out wonderfulstories.com.
Thanks for joining us. Please give us a 5-star and a review.
Be on the lookout for more coming soon. Until next time,
Be full of wonder. Be wonderful.